He's a totally adorable. Okay, I know he makes some really unique kind of comments regarding women and stuff like that, because I follow him in Twitter as well.
Right.
So I just laugh my guts out when I see that.
You've worked with Salman, Aamir and Shahrukh.
I think they did the best work with me.
Aha. Salman, Shahrukh, Aamir did their best work with me. That is a quote. Headline. ठीक है.
I've enjoyed working, thoroughly, then too, even now too. There's no stress while working with Ramu. Hi, this is Manisha Koirala and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Well, when it comes to Manisha Koirala, there's only one thing that comes to my mind, that एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा जैसे खिलता गुलाब जैसे शायर का ख्वाब. Huge pleasure to have you on Bollywood Hungama, and wonderful to have you back doing movies. Bhoot Returns is coming up. I think the promo is very interesting, and I'm sure that Mr. Varma is always has an ace up his sleeves.
Yes.
Looking forward to Bhoot Returns, big time?
Yes, very much. In fact, I don't think I've been ever little nervous kind before any of the release than I am about this movie.
Okay.
No matter how big the movies have been in the past. But because there was such a long gap, and now there's a release, and also it's really dear to me in the sense I have enjoyed working in the whole production, had a blast working during the filming, and so somehow I kind of a little more attached to it than the rest of the movie. So yeah.
Great. I think when you're smiling, all those images come back to us. Like, we've seen so many of your movies, and we're meeting you for the first time, second time in fact, but doing an interview for the first time. All right. You've worked with Ram Gopal Varma earlier as well, and I'll come to the movie later, but he's a very interesting sort of personality,
yes.
And we interviewed him the other day, and his views on women and life in general, they are very different. I think you must see the interview that we're putting up, I think today or tomorrow. It's hilarious, and very interesting sort of personality, apart from a very fine director.
He's a totally adorable. Okay, I know he makes some really unique kind of comments regarding women and stuff like that, because I follow him in Twitter as well.
Right.
So I just laugh my guts out when I see that, and he's amazing. He's got a sense of humor, huge sense of humor, which he can say it with a straight face. It takes you, if you don't know him, it takes you a while to understand, was he meaning as a joke, or is he serious about it?
Right.
And it takes a while to really know him, and once you know him, he's a good person, though he will say I'm the worst person on this earth and I'm this and I'm that, but that's his version. But he's a very uniquely adorable personality.
And very unpredictable, and I think his sense of humor is like the way it is. In fact, I think he has tweeted today that yes, I am making Bhoot 3, but it's just not having Sunny Leon. Sunny is about sex and Bhoot is about horror, and I don't mix my drinks.
Yes.
You can remember I'm not just reading it. You can remember it.
Yeah.
So that's quite he likes making all these statements and all.
Yes, I think he gets a kick out of shocking people, and come out with some really quirky and funny and whacked out lines.
Okay, Bhoot Returns. I think the promo has created an impact, and the way the ambience has been built up, and in a way, I think as the release is coming up, maybe. The film is a bit low-key, and I think it's good as well in a way, because these sort of films, I think they have an impact with the first look promo, and if the impact is there, people do just come into the theatres.
Exactly.
So you guys are looking forward to the release, and how people will take once the movie releases and all? Yeah,
see, I think it works best when you have a lot of glam sham, and you have a lot of other tam jam, then you can kind of announce it in a big way, and but this kind of a movie, it's word of the mouth, it's the content, it's the way it's dealt with. I think it's low-key is very good for the film. It's low-key, but it's not really low in a sense. People don't know about it. People know about it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But it's कोई ऐसा ताम झाम भी नहीं है. So I think it works for this kind of a story.
No, in fact, because whenever it's a Ram Gopal Varma film, people like to just run it down and all that stuff. But everyone is curious. कि यार कुछ तो मतलब he always comes up with something which is and that surprise value is there. So I think maybe you worked with him in company as well.
Yes.
and that is, if you look down that film now, it's one of the, I think, in a way, cult films as well,
Yes.
because that film has just stayed in the minds of people and all.
Yeah.
So how do you look back at Company now?
Well, I have whatever little work that I had in the movie, I enjoyed it.
Right.
Again, it was similar like in this movie as well. Like, you know, before the film, he would come and maybe 1 or 2 days it'll take for him to narrate me this character, and we decide on a look and how the character should be, what is the attitude of the character, and simple as that he will tell me, and then we go on flow and I just follow the instructions and I know the character. So it was as easy in Company as easy in Bhoot Returns. So I've enjoyed working, you know, thoroughly then too, even now too. There's no stress while working with Ramu.
Okay, and now you've worked with Salman, Aamir and Shah Rukh.
Yeah.
I think very few actresses, I think they must be having that sort of, I think, filmography in a way. And all three of them, they are like huge stars right now as well. So how do you look back at these stars, say individually, if you
You know
speak
what,
about
I have
Aamir
a
and...
feeling that I think they did the best work with me.
Aha. Salman, Shah Rukh, Aamir did their best work with me. That is a quote, headline. ठीक है.
Look at Khamoshi.
जी.
Okay, Salman's
I
best
agree with you
performance,
completely. I agree with you completely.
And
I
Shah
love
Rukh.
Salman in Khamoshi.
Yeah,
Seriously.
and Shah Rukh in Dil Se.
Dil Se, yeah.
You know, and
You can say
Aamir, I think, in Akele Hum Akele Tum.
Right.
So, I mean, they are the films that I don't think anybody can ignore. Either Shah Rukh or me or the film. In that,
Right.
I mean, sorry, the actor, me or the film. You know,
Right.
so.
No, absolutely. I agree with you. In fact, Khamoshi, I think Salman maybe the kind of performance that he gave in
Yeah.
that film, I think sensitive performance.
Yes.
A very sensitive
He was
performance.
so good in the movie. It was
Right.
fabulous.